Grand Rising Kings, Queens, Gods, Goddesses, multi-exclusive dimensional being Kai with another exclusive. Today's video is going to be about Aries compatibility with Cancer. Now, Aries is basically dealing with initiating, feeling, and seeing about reality in a new constructive way. And now this is the fire sign, cardinal fire, which could be basically combobulated. Now we got Cancer, which is cardinal water, initiating new ways on how to deal with their feelings. So when you got water and fire, water can basically, aka Cancer, can put out that fire. Also, Aries falls in Cancer. So if Aries falls in Cancer, that means their passion, their motivation, their intent, their intuition is inside of Cancer, which means Cancer is the strongest zodiac sign in the world. Because if you ain't got Aries here, which is initiating the ways on how to feel and see about reality, if that's hidden, if the power is compromised inside, even though Cancer is actually like the first actually that zodiac motherfucker sign, because you know that's the moon. And the moon basically is dealing with your feelings and emotions. Now, if the moon is not containing anything, aka when you light up fire, you see that water, you see the blue, which is the water, which means it's governing that shit underneath. But fire is your passion, your motivation, your intent. That comes basically the first. But of course, we got Cancer, which basically is the reason as to why it's going to construct into shape and form. Now, if you ain't got fire and water, where air and earth going to come from? But yeah. But when we talking about Cancer and Aries, for me, Cancer is basically dealing with home, domestic. It's dealing with the roots. It's dealing with want to be home. Want to take care of things at home. Want to be loved. Want to nurture. Want to take care of children, take care of the father, take care of the mother, take care of the brother, the sister, the cousin, the dog. So I mean, they're very overprotective when it comes to family. Now, when you got an Aries, Aries is initiating, feeling, see ways of how to do things outside of the box, which means they don't really contain too much to when it comes to family or domestic issues. I mean, they will protect you. They will be there for you, but they don't like to basically be stagnated in the house all day. Aries want to fly out. Aries want to get out there. Aries want to explore. Aries want to basically push out whatever they receiving or holding in. See, a Cancer like the whole thing's in it, and they're very overprotective when it comes to expressing themselves and being open towards people. So when you got Aries and Cancer, this is like a square. This is going to be inner conflict. It can be dealing with a whole lot of depression, a whole lot of worriness. And of course, the Aries can be very mean towards the Cancer. The Cancer can be very emotional towards Aries, which can look at Aries look at the Cancer very manipulative and very too tenderness and things of that nature. So this relationship can work out. Y'all would just have to understand the concepts of working together. You know, Aries is selfish, which means they worrying about themselves. They don't really give a fuck about what's going on with everybody else in the picture. And Cancer, you know, they love everybody. They love to basically love and nurture and care for everybody. And Cancer gonna look at the Aries like, yo, you're very selfish, and I don't really like that about you. You gotta like learn how to cope your ways and be more, open-hearted. And of course, Aries don't like to open up. Aries don't really like to deal with their feelings. They just deal with the emotions, which is the passion, which strives to make them motivated on a day-to-day basis. Now, if the Cancer is not getting nothing out of the Aries, dealing with their feelings and emotions, and then this relationship can be very dormant, which means it can basically backfire and have a whole lot of backlash. And this can also this can separate y'all. But of course, when it comes to relationships, everybody is compatible. It's just whatever society told you on how to look at a relationship is a whole different enigma when we're talking about these perspectives. It's a whole different goal or an agenda. Like, if y'all could put y'all differences to the side and learn how to cope with each other and blend with each other on a different perspective, y'all will be able to actually work this relationship out. But if y'all keep fighting and arguing and things of that nature, then y'all gonna keep clashing on a day-to-day basis. Feel me? And of course, a fire will outburn a Cancer, and the fire is more passionate. The fire sign can basically teach the Cancer to be more passionate when it comes to their feelings and emotions and express themselves. And the Cancer can teach the Aries to be more emotional and more loving and more nurturing and more caring and a more polite way, a more very not too harsh kind of way, a more way where it can be, very gentle and not be very aggressive or very what's the word, or too out there, or too fucking too reckless. For me, Cancer can basically teach Aries how to, like, how to contain this and not be all over the place, or be too over exaggerated or too overburdened and things of that nature. For me, that's where the Cancer is going to come into play and things of that nature. So Cancer can basically work. The relationship could work out. For me, the sex would be wonderful because y'all both cardinal. For me, y'all dealing with fire and water. For me, but the Cancer would love for you to basically be more very gentle, be more loving and caring, and make love instead of just fucking the shit out of her. And of course, now if the Cancer is a male and the Aries is a female, then of course the Cancer is gonna basically be deep when it comes to love with the Aries. For me, where the modalities is different and everything is changeable. But yeah, this is a relationship that can be worked out. Y'all would just have to put y'all differences to the side, not be too attached. Learn how to give each other space. Feel me? Because you can't trap fire. Fire is loose. And you can't trap water for too long. Feel me? Because they'll become a Scorpio, fixated in their ways of doing things. So yeah, when it comes to this relationship, it can work out. Y'all would just have to the Cancer will have to meet ways with the Aries when it comes to passion, motivation, dedication, and of course the Aries will have to see Cancer on the other side when it comes to dealing with harmonious, loving, nurturing, and caring and things of that nature, and not being too out there or too overburdened and things of that nature. For me, y'all relationship can work out as long as y'all get the term of teamwork, dream work, and y'all have a goal where y'all can work together and manifest. Y'all manifest some hardcore shit. Y'all can basically work together and get things flowing and get things going. As long as y'all stick with a spiritual perspective, a spiritual goal, y'all can basically make change the world. Feel me? Y'all can change the fucking world. But yeah, that's Cancer and Aries in a nutshell so far.